This is Shin Lim. By the way, just letting you guys know, this is a beta. I was one of the few chosen YouTubers. So weird to call myself a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber, by the way. I don't know why they chose me, but it's actually a beta that a couple of guys are doing that is pretty much going to be implemented with YouTube, and it's like a podcasting type system. So yeah, just testing it out. If you guys can hear me, just say you can hear me. If you can't, then tell me, because we got to make sure all this is working. But wow, a lot of you guys are joining in right now, so very cool. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about these crazy times. What a time to be alive and be on YouTube. I feel like everyone's just kind of just chilling on here, and during this crazy crisis. But kind of hard to take your mind off of all of this. But I just wanted to see how you guys are doing, and I wrote down a couple of topics to talk about, and I actually brought over. You guys might know him. His name is Blaze Sarah. He is a magician, sleight of hand artist, and he also has a couple of products with me. So Blaze, you're here right now.
Hey everybody.
He's actually living with me right now. So yeah, he's crashing at my place because of this Corona stuff. So
hey everybody, and we've got a lot of different things we wanted to talk about, and this is a crazy time.
This is a very crazy time. It's I feel like we're living history right now.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Like, this is going to be in the history books, and we're part of it. It's kind of crazy to wrap my head around. Like, I know I've been wanting to talk about this whole coronavirus for a while now, but like, I had a hard time understanding my own thoughts. Like, because like when I first started out, like, first it was anger. Really, I got angry and I was upset. And I was pointing fingers.
Angry
at
which moment? The moment when the shows were canceled, or at the moment?
Oh no! I already knew that was going to happen. So I found out about the coronavirus like around in January, sometime in January. I had heard about it, and then the moment China had closed their borders, they had a lockdown of their own city in Wuhan. I already knew something was I already knew it was bad. I'm like, why isn't anyone else doing anything right now? Yeah. And like, I was like, why aren't we stopping people from flying? Like, this isn't going to be good. I already had prepared my shows to all be canceled. I even told like my promoter, I was like, yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing shows for the rest of the year. And then true enough, all that happened. And
you were talking about it earlier than anybody I knew, especially with those YouTube videos from the doctors that were in Wuhan that were talking about how the numbers were way worse than they were reporting.
Right.
And we were like, oh, if they're already hiding numbers, then this is like bad. And that was back in January.
Yeah, that was in January. Yeah. And so then the cases started to rise up a little bit in America. A couple of cases in America, and then all of a sudden it just spiked up. Anyways, but I was just like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, I just had a hard time kind of wrapping my head around the whole thing. But I think now I've kind of accepted the fact that this is history. Like, this is just a part of our lives now.
Well, it's crazy because nobody's ever experienced anything like this. Because even
or in our generation, at least, I feel like people like the Spanish flu, like in 1918, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, in our generation. I mean, anybody that you ask that's alive nowadays, nobody's experienced anything like this. Because even with things like the H1N1 and the other pandemics that have happened, like there's never been this kind of response to it where everybody's just locked in. Yeah, like everything's shut down. That's true.
So yeah, it's been kind of a crazy time for us, I guess. We're not allowed to leave. As per you guys probably aren't allowed to leave either, right? I mean, you guys must be kind of trapped in your homes, and I guess now's the perfect time to be listening to a podcast.
Yeah, if some people are international that are viewing, put in chat, how long have you been on lockdown? How long have you been quarantined if you're outside of America?
Yeah. And also, one cool thing, one feature of this beta that we're testing, we're actually you guys are able to call in to us. So we're probably going to test it out in about 10 to 15 minutes or so from now. But I'm gonna click on what we call the fan line, and then there's going to be a number down below, and you can actually call in, and then I'll accept your call, and then that way we can just have a chat. I think that's really cool. I don't think there's any feature like that right now on any of the platforms like TikTok or
not like integrated. Facebook. Definitely not.
Yeah, no, this is very cool. So we're gonna test that out soon. But yeah, like I know everyone's probably going through a lot of the same things right now, where we're social distancing.
Yeah.
and quarantining ourselves. So yeah, for us, it was the main impact. Obviously, was all our shows got canceled.
Yeah, so
right.
we can't really do anything.
Yeah, like I remember I had we were in Chicago, right?
Yeah,
the Midwest.
Well, yeah, we were in Chicago, and then we went to Milwaukee to do that show, and that was when we found out the day of the show.
Right.
Oh well, yeah, because Chicago was canceled before we got there.
Yeah.
And then Milwaukee was canceled the day of the show.
Yep, the day of the show. Yeah, the morning of. They were like, did you guys walk to the theater?
No, we didn't walk to the theater. I think that Mark was there though. I think Mark got to the theater because our call time was a little bit later.
Right. And then he was like, "There's no one here."
There's nobody here.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember I woke up and Bill called me and he was like, "Yep, well, we're screwed." And I was like, "Oh God, that's not a good thing." And so then I found out we had to cancel it, and then we had to like find our way out of there.
Yeah, and then some of us found flights at Milwaukee. Some of us like Ubered all the way to Chicago.
Yep, that's what I did. We had to go all the way to Chicago just so we can fly back to LA. But
yeah, and then we just went straight into quarantine. Like once we landed in LA, right? Like, or at least I did. Like, did you do anything once you landed?
Yeah, I just went back home and then started packing. Yeah, because me and Blaze and Casey,
we had been planning to move for a while.
Yeah, we've been planning to move a while, and then so what a great time to move!
What a great time to move in the middle of a crisis.
Perfect timing. Move during the coronas.
Yeah, it's crazy because like we were talking adding more tour shows. Like I was going to be scheduling some of my own shows in LA, and then like you were talking about all these different cities you wanted to go to, and then just everything shut down.
Everything just shut down. Yeah, all my plan. I was planning on adding more shows to Hawaii as well as Toronto, and then maybe Vancouver again. But right when we were planning on doing all of those, all of it just shut.
Yeah, it's crazy because like even though the government's talking about wanting to try and have people get back to work soon, that going back to work doesn't really apply for us. You know, it's because when are people going to feel comfortable being in an audience again?
Exactly. That's the thought. That's the thought that I have. You know, like people are kind of like really, really scarred from being in a massive group of people, and like theaters is the number one place where there's a bunch of people sitting really close to each other watching something. You know, like how are people gonna eventually get used to that, or am I just gonna have to do magic on Instagram now? Is that what's gonna happen?
I mean, do you think that when you come back that you're gonna do your shows in some kind of different way to try and accommodate, I don't know, like the social distancing?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking I'm only gonna allow probably 50% of the theater to be filled. At least I'm gonna try. I'll have to talk with MGM, but I'm going to try my best to make it so it's 50% only that they're allowed to come into the theater. Then we're going to practice social distancing while they're in the theater. So we'll try to sit people away from each other. So that way you have your own like personal space.
Yeah, hopefully. And then anything that really involved like directly touching or
we have to get rid of that. Cut that because our show had so much audience participation. You know,
the whole show,
the entire show. Yeah, so we got to figure out how to make it not audience participation.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, a lot. Well, we're working on a lot of new acts, which is good.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I saw somebody asked how many shows were planned in Vegas before this was shut down. I mean, it was like 4 shows a week for the rest of the year. 4 shows a week,
and then there were some days where it was 5 shows a week. So for the whole month, and then I mean, they're saying they're going to open in May. I highly, highly doubt it. I know Trump is saying he wants to open up in Easter.
By Easter,
everything. Like, we're gonna open up in Easter.
Churches packed.
I want churches packed in Easter. Yeah, that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, I mean that's how you get like a second peak.
Exactly. You know? Well, no, we haven't even reached our first peak.
We haven't reached our first peak. You're right.
We haven't even reached
the peak. New York is like freaking out.
Yeah, we haven't reached a peak yet. So it's not gonna happen in May. It'll probably happen sometime after that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, which will make more canceled shows, which means we got to stay productive while we have all of this going on. And what are you doing, Blaze? What are you?
Well, we've been like cooking a lot of creative things. I think just focusing more on like what can we do now. You know, I know that we both had that kind of feeling of like, why are we thinking about magic tricks right now in the middle of this crisis.
Right.
You know,
we were talking about that. Yeah, like I don't really have that kind of motivation, you know, because like all these people suffering, and I'm like, well, what am I like? How is creating magic tricks going to help this situation?
Yeah.
Like, what can I do to help the situation? Like, am I supposed to be creating? No, that's kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because like
at least that's how I felt. That's how I felt
for a while. I felt like that because people are so focused on just trying to survive right now, you know, and being able to make it through the next week without a paycheck, you know. So I think that for a while it took us some time to get on track with like how can we get motivated again to create stuff. But I mean, just today we started talking about like, you know, what could we do as a project for YouTube and a project for TikTok, and then could we do any releases or things, you know, like significantly cutting costs on downloads and stuff for, you know, to release to people.
And know, because it's a hard time. Yeah, like so many of my friends are they do live paycheck to paycheck. I mean, even you live paycheck to paycheck, right?
Pretty much.
In some sense.
Yeah. I mean, like
you're only 21.
Yeah. Like, I try to save with every, like I try to put 30% away, you know, every time that I get a paycheck, but like that's getting it like about to get cut into. Soon,
know? Like and that's the thing, like it's going to be so tough for so many people, and so it's really hard for me to kind of wrap my head around it, all of it. But I guess it is kind of, it's helping in a way. Like it takes my mind away from it, actually, you know. Now that I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things, getting back into magic, I'm like, okay, like this is cool.
Yeah, here's an interesting like topic or thing is that because of this time and everyone kind of needing to band together to support each other, there are kind of two ways to go about that. Is like, I bet there are going to be some magicians that are going to put up releases and things that are crazy expensive and be like, yeah, I haven't been able to do shows, so I need this to support me. And then you end up with really expensive downloads. But I think also there are going to be a lot of people that start releasing stuff for free or really cheap because we're trying to just give out the information to help people, you know, so they don't have to pay.
In case they're bored.
In case they're bored, So in case they don't need to like.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
To pay a ton for how to learn this stuff because not a lot of people can really afford to pay much.
I know. I can't even imagine. I'm glad that they just signed, or hopefully they signed. Did they sign it? Did they complete the stimulus?
I think that they finally did agree on the stimulus.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
I saw the live stream earlier, and they were kind of like closing their deliberation. I think that they agreed on it.
Okay,
which is good.
Very cool.
But even that, like, people are going to be using that to like buy groceries.
Right. So let's ask you guys, the fans that are listening right now, what is happening with you guys? How, like, I'd like to know like the status of the corona in your country, and then or if you're in the US, what state you're in. And how are you staying productive in all of this? So I'm not sure how to do this. I've never done this before, but I think I do fan line first. Okay, there we go. So I think you guys
it says the number to call. So if you guys call, that number that's popping up on screen, if you don't see it, it's 205-846-7337. You can call in and chat with us.
Yeah, we're just, by the way, this is a new beta we're testing out right now. Google has got me to test this out for them. I'm one of the YouTubers testing out this new feature. So I'm not really a YouTuber though, but don't quote me on that.
You have a YouTube channel.
I got YouTube. I have YouTube. I have YouTube channel.
I have computer. I can go to app.
I got the Wi-Fi. I got the Wi-Fi.
We did not 2 days ago. Those were some rough times, man. When first moved and there was no.
Someone's dialing in. All right, this is gonna be interesting.
First answer.
Oh, whoa. Hey. Hello. This is gonna be interesting.
Hello there.
Hi.
If you're on speaker, try and get a little bit closer to your phone.
Yeah, I'll pick up the handset.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
This is really cool.
This is cool. I caught it on YouTube and thought I'd join in. I'm in the Las Vegas area.
Oh, right on, man. What's your name?
Yeah. So my name is Bob.
Bob, all right. Nice to meet you, Bob. Very nice to meet you.
I've seen a couple of your shows at the Mirage. We're big fans.
Oh, okay, awesome. Cool.
My wife and I. So fortunately, I work for a managed service company for IT, so we can do a lot of our work from home. So we're not quite as impacted. We can work from home and remote into people's computers, businesses, or whatever, and help them out. So we're able to do our service and work from home.
That's really good. And so like is every one of your employees like currently doing that right now? Like everyone's just at home and kind of just working?
They are. We're all in different. We were using different software products to be able to communicate with each other, do video, voice chats, and be able to help our clients out, so they're able to maintain their productivity as well.
That's awesome. Yeah, me and Blaze were talking.
So essential.
Like essential.
Yeah, it's so essential.
We were saying that like the entertainment industry is the first thing to go when it comes to pandemics, because it's like a not essential.
Yeah, we were just like, man, we really chose the least essential job.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, it's amazing to see the city of Las Vegas shut down and all the casinos and venues and all that. It's like the beginning episodes of The Walking Dead.
It is. Yeah. Have you been to the Strip yet? Have you seen like if it's empty and stuff?
Yeah, we drove down there the other night, and it's pretty barren. That's for sure.
We should go.
We should shoot that video that we wanted to see.
Yeah. Oh man,
yeah,
well,
that's crazy. So do you practice magic at all as a hobby, or are you just more you love what Shin does?
It is a hobby of mine. It is a hobby.
Nice.
So I've got a stockpile here at the house, and and I don't get enough time to practice like I should, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I'm right now I've decorated the office basically with pictures of the different magicians that we've seen and their autographs, and I've not been able to get Shin Lim's yet, and so I'm hoping to do that at some point in time. And do a meet and greet or whatever at one of your shows when they get back in service, and
absolutely, man.
And get that.
Man,
much appreciated.
Yeah, it'll be like a fist bump, an elbow bump.
Absolutely.
Yeah, something like that, or just a wave in the air bump,
Yeah. Very good. Well, thank you so much for calling in, man. I really, really do appreciate that, and hopefully I'll see you soon and at the Mirage.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for calling in, Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, that was cool. That was awesome. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. A lot of people are wondering how to do that. You just simply call the number. So it's 205-846-7337, but it should be right there, I think. But yeah. Anyways, let's see. Should we do one more?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, why not?
Let's see. I just want to see if there are any. Oh wow. Bob Jeff said you only have one hand and you're inspired to do magic. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Wow.
One arm bandit.
We got a lot of international.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of international people.
Maybe we'll get.
Oops.
Sorry.
Sorry. We just closed the fan line.
Sorry.
So.
Okay.
Okay. Some people in. Okay. So yeah, answer.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hey. How's it going?
I'm Noah Field.
Hey, nice to meet you, Noah.
Nice to meet you, Shin Lim.
Where are you calling from?
I'm in Peachtree City, Georgia.
All right. Okay.
All right. What's it like over in Georgia right now?
It's kind of hard. We have a lot of online school, and they're giving us a lot of work to do.
Oh man! I was like, oh man, like when I was a kid, why didn't this happen?
Like, this would have been the best.
Yeah, this would have been the best. I wouldn't be able to go to school. I don't need to do any homework. That's crazy. So they still have you doing homework, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not cool. They should have you just have a summer vacation.
I know, that would have been the best. Well, I think that some places are like canceling their graduation for this year because they're not going to have enough school days.
Right.
Oh yeah, all the seniors this year, their graduation's canceled and they can't go to prom anymore too.
Oh no.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks actually.
Yeah, that does suck.
I mean, I was never big into prom.
No, it wasn't.
I actually didn't go to prom.
I went to prom and I was like, wow, this is so boring.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't go to prom. I didn't have any friends. But anyways, so that's crazy. Are you and your family okay at the moment? You guys must be just inside and just chilling.
Right? Oh yeah, we're chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're chill, bro.
All right. Yeah. All right. Good.
Yeah. Are you playing any video games during this time?
I like GTA 5.
Nice.
GTA 5. All right.
Nice on the Grand
Theft Auto. We've been talking about getting the Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah. We need to get Call of Duty. I got.
Turns out it doesn't work on Mac. Oh,
I got Xbox.
Did you order the Xbox? Right?
So I got my iMac, right, because I got a free iMac from Apple because I spent a lot of points on my credit card, which is a great great like point system. And so
Later.
sorry, someone else was trying to call me.
It went off with do not disturb.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. I was trying to get an iMac from Apple, and and it turns out
and then you find out that you can't play Call of Duty.
Yeah. So I got an Xbox.
So
Sorry, I lost my train of thought, so I couldn't actually talk properly. Anyways,
no worries.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. All right, well, good to hear you're all fine, Noah, and then your family's good, that you're all chill.
Yeah, thank you for joining this beta test with us and calling in.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck, man. Stay safe.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Later.
Right.
This is so cool. This is like a radio station.
Yeah, this is really fun.
This is like Kiss 108.
Yeah,
Boston.
One of our topics was like curing boredom. It seems like a lot of people keep talking about how they're really bored during this. This coronavirus.
So let's talk about how are you guys coping with the boredom? Let's see.
Hey, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Who's this?
Hi, what's up, mate?
Who's this?
Oh, it's you, mate.
Oh, I can't.
Can you hold the phone a little bit closer to your mouth? I can't really hear you.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How's it going? Where are you from? The UK?
Mate. What's up, mate?
Are you? Where are you from?
Well, I'm from originally South Wales, mate, but
Oh,
nice.
okay, right on. Okay.
like south of like Los Angeles.
Oh,
wait, you live in Los Angeles now?
Yep.
okay. All right. How is LA at the moment?
LA's a bit like a shithole right now, mate.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Because we just moved from LA to Vegas.
Yeah.
And
I was right in Hollywood, and I was like, I want to get out of this.
Yeah, there were like people were like fighting over water and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, this is getting crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, and so like, well, now we're in Vegas. It's more calm here. It's way more chill here. Yeah.
Is Chris Ramsey all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you? Did you talk to? Have you spoken with like your family at all back home? Like, is it totally different over there? Are they not even doing quarantine?
I mean, like they don't really leave the house anyway. They're like in their 70s, very old.
So they don't leave their house really much in the first place. Like they just they're trying to stay safe.
Not too much has changed for them, but to be honest, like the vibing, I'm actually kind of scared that I'm not going to see them again.
Oh.
Well.
Sorry about that.
Why? Just because like you don't think you're gonna get a chance to go back and visit them?
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
If anything, I want to like fuck Spidey in the house.
Nope.
Well, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Did he just hang up?
I think he hung up. All right. Well,
that was interesting.
I'm really.
I hope that he's okay.
I feel really bad, man. I hope somehow you're able to find your family. Yeah, he just hung up.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe he got too emotional.
I think so. That's okay, man. Well, hey, dude. I hope you're safe in LA. I forget. I don't think did he say his name or?
I couldn't really understand when he said it at first.
Yeah, the phone was a bit.
It was a little bit tough to hear him. But yeah, let's ask. Somebody
let's
else
ask someone else. All right, cool.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. Good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Good. My name is Chester.
Chester.
From Vancouver, BC.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah, I saw your show when you came here.
Awesome. Very nice. Nice. Hope you liked it. That was a really cool theater. It was a very like historical theater, huh?
Yeah.
Vancouver was beautiful.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
What?
Was it Washington D.C. or Vancouver?
I thought he said Vancouver, BC.
Vancouver.
Oh, BC.
Vancouver,
I thought you said
BC.
Washington D.C. I was like, oh yeah. No, Vancouver. All right, so fellow Canadian then. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I was actually born in Coquitlam.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. All right. Very cool. How is Canada right now? With the whole situation.
Vancouver's pretty empty on the streets right now. Like if you walk downtown, there's like nobody on the street.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Hold on 1 second. Let me.
Yeah, so there's like nobody around.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, that's the same here, but yeah, it's good that people are listening though. So.
So are you a performer or into magic at all, or like just a fan?
Yeah. So I came into sleight of hand maybe like 2 years ago.
Okay.
To take it a little bit more seriously. So I've just been like practicing every day or whenever I get a chance, anyways. And then I put stuff on Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
For my friends to see, and it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, cool. How has this quarantine thing affected like your job? Are you currently not working? Are you working from home?
Yeah, I'm working from home, so I'm an
good.
administrator.
Okay, good.
In a geotechnical company, so I can do most of the work at home.
Okay,
that's good.
That's really good.
Pretty blessed. Yeah.
All right, that's good to know that like quite a few people have.
Yeah,
still,
it's nice that like a few of the people that called in are still able to work and everything.
Are we the only ones affected?
Yeah, it seems like we're just the least essential.
Yeah, it looks like we're not essential whatsoever. Yeah. So they seem to be just making.
What's the word from like the officials in Canada? How long they think this is going to last? You know, because we've been getting all different weird word from like Fauci will say one thing and then Trump will say another thing, so we don't really know how long this quarantine is supposed to last. Do you guys have more of a?
What I know. Yeah, from what I know, it's a little bit of a toss-up as well here. We're really not sure how long it's going to be effective, right? So they said a couple months or like 3-4 months, maybe up until before September, I think, from what I heard.
I see.
But we never really know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Same with us, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm glad to hear that you're still working and still keeping your mind occupied. So that's good, because I know a lot of people are so bored,
yeah,
and so like depressed from all the news, so they don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of free time. I mean, luckily we've like been unpacking and had that to occupy.
That's right. But cool, man. Well, it was lovely to meet you, and thanks for dialing in. I really appreciate it.
No worries. This is really cool.
Yeah, no, hope to see
you.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later, man.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Cool. All right. Well, let's move on to the next. The
next thing. Well, it was like the whole entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And just how everybody's getting affected by this.
Well, because we were talking about how like we're definitely not essential. Cirque du Soleil. Did you read what happened with Cirque?
No. What happened with Cirque?
They literally had to fire all of their employees in Vegas. They fired all of their employees. They fired all of their artists.
Really?
Which is insane. Yeah.
When did this come out?
They posted on their Instagram like
a couple days ago.
Yeah. They posted it on their Instagram like no, it was like a week ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were saying pretty much they couldn't like upkeep, which makes sense. They can't upkeep all the shows, not that they're not running. They also can't upkeep all the paying the artists as well. So they just had to
especially anybody that's on a salary, like they can't really keep paying them during this time.
Exactly.
So they got tons of people, and Cirque du Soleil is so huge. They probably got so many people that work under them.
They have so many artists working for them. They had no choice but to do that.
Yeah, the Magic Castle, same thing.
Really?
The
Magic Castle
had to lay off like over 180 employees or something. I think they're trying to say that they're gonna, they want to bring back a lot of them when they come back, but they have no idea how long this is gonna last, and they just can't afford to keep paying everybody, past 2 weeks.
I even heard Magic Live is also closing as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I heard they canceled Magic Live. My friend Mike, he was planning on going to Magic Live, and then they canceled it, and so now he has to try to figure out how to
Yeah, this is affecting everybody.
Yeah.
So then, what can people do? Like we talked about kind of curing boredom. I think another kind of string along with that is staying motivated during this time, and staying motivated to do that. We kind of talked about how we've had a lack of motivation during this time to do stuff related to Magic. But I guess we could talk about, what we're doing to kind of get our motivation back and keep focusing on.
Yeah. Well, I'm unpacking. That's what I'm doing. I've been unpacking for the whole past couple of days. That's why I haven't been very active in my social medias. But
same.
Yeah. Moving houses is a big deal. And to be honest, moving houses during a coronavirus epidemic is not good at all. Because it turns out when you move houses, you have no food.
Yes. Yeah. You have no food. You don't have anything. And there's so many things that you
need stuff in your pantry. And then we go to Whole Foods, and literally all the aisles are just empty. There's nothing.
Yeah. So then we tried Costco, but then they're limiting the amount of things that
I know. You can only have one thing of eggs. I'm like, oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So this guy keeps
Bob
saying.
Jeff. Oh, okay. I guess I should answer him. Shin, a second deal would be cool if you do a Cardini change under the top card. Please try this. Okay, I will do that, Bob. But you don't need to keep pasting it on this chat. But I will do it, Bob. I will check it out. That sounds pretty cool. Cardini change.
A Cardini change under the top card. So it reminds me of a Takumi's shot thing.
Ah, yeah.
But basically just dealing it instead of doing it.
Well, I mean, that's pretty cool. I should try that. I'll try that.
Yeah, we'll try it. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Do you want to let's dial in a couple more people.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot of people online.
15 people that are.
All right,
waiting.
let's see.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little.
Hello.
Hey.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Do you have your
Oh my God.
phone right next
Am
to
I
your
on here?
computer? Yeah.
Oh my God! I am such a big fan. I can't believe I'm on here.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. How's
What's
it
your
going?
name?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Lynette Davis.
Lynette?
Yeah, my name is Lynette Davis.
Oh, so nice to meet you, Lynette. Where are you from?
I'm from California, but I'm currently living in Tennessee.
Oh, very good choice. Yeah, California has a lot of people right now, and they're all just kind of going crazy. How's Tennessee holding up? Wasn't there a storm or something that hit Tennessee? Or am I just wrong?
I'm not actually sure.
Oh, okay. I was totally wrong then. I swore there was a tornado. Or something.
It's sunny outside right now.
Well, how's Tennessee handling the coronavirus epidemic?
It's not really doing as well. A lot of stores have been closed, and like you said, at Costco you can only get one egg carton. It's kind of like that in all the stores, and some of the stores are just packed, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
and you don't want to go anywhere.
You
but
don't
then
want
you
to
can't. We can't order delivery anymore for any kind of.
Right. Yeah. Have you? Does Postmates or Instacart still work in Nashville? Or
I'm not sure. I live in Memphis, Tennessee.
Gotcha. Okay. Right.
So that's right by that walk where there's all those guitars, right? All those guitar statues, Memphis.
That's somewhere in downtown. I don't live downtown. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's not your fault.
Not your fault. That was just the only thing I remember from my one time in Memphis.
Actually, 2 weeks ago, I actually just got back from surgery because I got appendicitis. And I got my appendix removed.
Oh man, that's intense.
Yeah.
That must have been painful.
Are you taking any medication right now to help with the? Does it hurt?
Yeah, I am. But I just finished them 2 days ago.
Oh, good. That's really good.
Wow. And so, how long ago did you have the surgery? Was it while all of this stuff was going on with the corona?
Yes, it was actually 2 weeks ago.
Wow, that's a scary time to go to the hospital.
Because do they put you under?
I bet, right? They probably put you under for the appendicitis, right?
Say it again.
They probably put you under for the appendicitis, right? They put you under?
Like they put you to sleep?
They put me where?
Like they put you to sleep? Like they use like the...
Oh, yeah, they did.
Okay, that must have been scary, like while all this is happening.
Yeah, I mean now.
Oh yeah, because I was in the hospital, and then there's a lot of stuff in the hospital because people could be sick.
Right. Can you imagine you woke up like 28 days later? You just woke up from your sleep, and you're like, wait, what the hell's going on?
Well, you could just sleep through the whole corona.
Oh yeah. You just wake up. Where did everyone go? Oh my god.
What have you been doing to pass the time while you've been quarantined?
Well, since I didn't go to school all week for that surgery, I've just been doing some schoolwork since I've had a lot of packets lately.
How does it all work? Are your teachers like, are they Zooming you? Like, are they FaceTiming you guys? Like, how does it all work when it comes to lessons?
So there's this app that we use called Class Dojo, and basically basically what you do is you get a student and then a teacher, and then you have a whole class there, and then they just give you a link of packets that you need to do for work.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
All right.
So you still still have a ton of work to do. That's no fun.
Yeah. Well, keeps your mind busy, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, have you had more free time to just like watch movies or anything, read books? Or
oh yeah, I have watched some movies.
That's good. Netflix in quarantine.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen. Well, very cool. Thank you so much for dialing in, and it was really lovely to talk to you.
Yeah, stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe, and hopefully Tennessee does better than other places.
Yeah, LA is doing.
LA is kind of rough right now, and so is New York. But yeah, yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
It's crazy to just literally be talking to a celebrity.
I'm not a celebrity. That's okay. But hey, tell everyone I say hi in Tennessee. I actually went to Lee University, so not sure if you know anyone over there, but yeah, it was. I lived in Tennessee for like 2 years. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I went to Lee. It's a good university. Anyways, good talking to you. I'll
thank you so much.
See you sometime at the show. Bye.
See ya.
Oops.
I feel like that's gonna happen. We gotta just not feel bad about it.
I know we can't hang up prematurely.
It's just like, no, you hang up first.
Well, that was good. Someone asked me, "Are you Singaporean level 69 yet?" No, I'm not level 69 or anything like that because I haven't been invited to be part of the verts because I'm not good enough. So
that's how you become level 69.
That's how you become level 69. You have to be a member of the verts. Those of you who don't know what the verts are, they are a flourishing cardistry group. Search them up. They make incredible videos. They're amazing, and I'm not good enough to be part of it, even though I am Singaporean.
What are they doing nowadays? Do you know?
I think they're still making videos. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think so.
I just haven't heard much about them recently, but yeah, they always had like the coolest decks, and they had the best videos.
Yeah. Yeah. They're amazing. So those of you who don't know what's going on, because I do see people like saying what the hell's going on. Yeah, they're coming late. They came late. I'm testing a new beta by Google, or someone gave me this thing to test. Anyways, it's something where it's like a podcast, but you can do it on YouTube, and it reaches out to all of my fans. Hence why you guys got this this little button to click. Very cool though. But this was the first one. I'll probably do another. This was fun.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Figure out what other topics to talk about.
Do you want to talk to one more person, or you think like we don't have?
Then we probably should get back to packing. Yeah. And anyways, cool. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Again, Blaze was the other person on the line. You can say see you later. Sayonara. Whatever.
See you later, everybody. Thanks for having me on here, Shin.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we'll probably do a bunch more of these.
Yeah, I mean we're living together, so we might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Later, guys. Bye. Oh wait, how do I end this? Oh.